missing. Got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission.
What's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-piece TCG. Big. Pirates TCG and 2D. I'm coming at you with that Monkey D Luffy GP from the EB in the OP12. We're going to call this episode Be Ready for That Tech. Get ready for this tech, all right? So smash that like button, finger pop the subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Now I know you already seen the leader. Hey, where can I find that? You don't even got to ask. Follow the link in the description below. Go to kdesign.com, use 3-piece TCG to get 25% off your entire order. If you're getting joy and or knowledge from this channel, do consider joining that 3-piece Navy. Come on down, be smashing the finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang. Also, all the music you're hearing on this and all my videos, it all came from me. Written, produced, engineered, etc. Screaming into space without nepotism, nobody hears your song. It is available in the DistroKid link for free. Now, let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? All right. So, Green Purple Luffy. If you've been following along, if you missed a couple episodes, you can always go back. I got a whole playlist for you. But this is the new piece of the conversation we've got to have. So, it's been a pretty stagnant list for the last, well, if you count EB02 and you count OP11, it's been pretty stagnant for the last two sets, right? Since it's been one way since it released. OP11 didn't really change a damn thing. Now OP12 comes, and here we got Demonic Aura 9, my favorite number, Sword Style Asura Dead Man's Game. I want to know why the title of this card had to be so short. I want to know why we couldn't have made it longer. But anyhow, yeah. So main, you may rest 3 of your Dawn cards. Rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawn cards. And then the counter is up to one of your up to one of your leaders only. Only your leader gains 3,000 power. Now check this out. The first time we saw this card was in Zoro, OP12 Zoro, right? Now OP12 Zoro runs this, and then they can run their, Luffy's going to be the king of the pirates. What we got right here, I think. Yeah. Then they run Luffy's going to become the pirate king. And they just swing into oblivion, right? And be ready for this tech. That'll be another episode. But anyhow, so once we realize, wait a minute, that's a Straw Hat card. That's a Straw Hat card. It's green. It's searchable, and not searchable by Zoro, but searchable by Nami. And we can use this virtually for free. The setup is you get 2 puddings out, okay? Then, of course, if you were to put this out there, that's even more bananas. But once you have 2 puddings out, you play this card for free. You put 2 Dawn back, or you play this card. It costs a total of 4. It's Horny Jones the card, right? Horny Jones the event. So you pay 4, okay? 1, and then you got to rest 3 Dawn, 4. And then if you have 2 puddings out, you get 1 active from one pudding, 1 active from another pudding, and then 2 active from your leader. Now, of course, I skipped a step. You play this out for 4, then you use your leader's ability, and then 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and you've got all 4 Dawn back. And if you already have a secret Luffy established, you're going for game. Now, I know I said a lot of ifs and if and if and if, but let me assure you, this is not. It's not quite the line of cope as it sounds, believe me, because that's what I think when if I this and then I that and then that's a lot of moving parts. Well, I'm going to get into the games, and we're going to show you just how often these moving parts align themselves, all right? So without further ado, let's get into these smashes, shall we? All right, so we got ourselves a boobie smoker, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and get a search off the rip. I wanted to go ahead and keep this hand because I'm starting with Sanji Pudding. I'm choosing to go first because I'm trying to put on that pressure. Oh yeah, we got a 4-life leader, so we're gonna go ahead and do the damn thing. All right, now we got Dead Man's Game, we got Secret Luffy, we've got everything to pick from. Well, this is our whole toy box. You know what I'm saying? We only thing we ain't got is Luffy Taro. Now we picked the Secret Luffy because Secret Luffy is going to really apply that pressure. and we're gonna put him out of the game with this one. This is ultimately our finisher card. We're running 3 of it now. Okay, running 3 of it now. Where before we were running a little bit of 2. So as you see, we're seeing it again. This time we're gonna grab Going Merry. We're gonna search again. We're gonna Gum Gum Giant. And so one list has the when you're at sea, you fight pirates. The other one has subbed in the what is it? Thunder Bagua. Okay, so you're gonna see 2 lists right here. But anyhow. So now we can go ahead and play that out. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switching it up like Nintendo. Backside into fakie. Here comes the chopper. We're going to go ahead and attach 1. Swing 7 into 5. 4 life leader down to 2. Can't even remember when we did the 3. So anyhow, what do they got for us? So they're at 6 Dawn. They're ready to develop. And, you know, this is where the boobie smoker comes, you know, 9 times out of 10. Oh, this time they got the secret Bonnie. Oh, yeah, the golden card. I bet you that's going to be a gorgeous card. They swing there, and we're going to go ahead and give up Chopper for free. Why? Because we really, really, really want to be able to use our ability, as you're seeing right here. Now, I can swing 6, 7, and 7 twice, and I think I might. So I'm going to swing 7 first for some reason. I'm not confident in the ladder swing as of right now. And they're going to Paradise Waterfall. Paradise Waterfall's coming back, gang. The price of it has gotten pretty high as well. And what you're seeing is exactly why. Exactly why. Just continue to restand for 1 Dawn. And typically you're going to survive the hits. Now, I didn't choose to use my ability with Secret Luffy and swing again. Reason being is I didn't want to lose an additional 2 Dawn and then also lose a life. I'm less worried about losing a life right now than I am losing the Dawn. I'm trying to set up for the next play, right? So the way I'm looking at it is we can do this, or we can do Luffy Taro, if I'm not mistaken, with Sanji, because by the time I Taro into Sanji, what do they got? 4. Well, hang on, gang. Hang on. I am going for it. I'm really going for it. A little bit of cray. A dash of the cray. I think I must have forgot the Bonnies are blockers. I'm gonna guess that I forgot the Bonnies were blockers. No, what it is this. If you block with Dracula Mihawk, that's too easy to counter out of. If you block with the chump blocker, that's what you wanted to do. If you block with the Bonnies, you're getting rid of a 6K body. So that's what I was going for. Now, they go ahead and decide to quit because they're about to take 2 11s to the face. We're about to drop that on the forehead. They had 1 Dawn active and all of 2K, so they were not going to be able to block it out. So yeah, making jokes, but the reason, if you back it up here, if I let them block here, that just gets rid of a chump blocker. That doesn't help me none. If I let them block here, they could block, keep it alive. But if I make them block with these 2, then there's a possibility that they're going to have to let them go, and then I only have to worry about 2 swings basically, because you don't want to power this up and swing with it, right? So that was my thought process. Now, did I think that they had no counter whatsoever? No. But it worked out for us. Let's keep it moving. Oh, and you got to see Dead Man's Game already. Here we are. We already got everything established. Dead Man's Game. It's already working. First game in. So I think this one's right after that last one. Yeah. And so here's the thing too. The reason why, what was my opening hand? Yeah, we mulliganed that. Well, we got 2 searches. We like it. So the reason why I keep pointing out, like, hey, it's already happening, you're already seeing it, is because when we were running the 10 drop Luffy or promo Luffy or the 10 drop promo Blackbeard, they never came up. They weren't coming up. You know what I'm saying? So there's some tech that's cool. In theory, you know, you don't know it's a nope till you try the line of cope, right? You got to try. But after trying, we weren't seeing nothing, man. We just weren't seeing it. It just wasn't applicable. Well, this is extremely applicable for real. And at 3, it feels pretty good. Right now, it's feeling pretty good. So we're at 5 Dawn. Very interesting. We decide to do this and then search out the secret Luffy. Okay. So what we're doing essentially is we're going to continue that pressure. And we're going to set it up so that our next play is Luffy Taro into Sanji Pudding, which can't hate on that. Now they're going to swing 9 to 5. We are taking that every time. Taro 7 to 5. Okay, so we're going to play out Taro -1. Bing, bang, boom. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, backside into Fakey. We're going to increase the cost of Sanji Pudding so they can't, pop it for free. We're swinging 7. And right now, we're just poking the bear. We're just poking. Okay, cool. And what's pretty cool is we got them down to 4 cards, 5 now. We've got our whole deck in our hands. Was definitely not expecting the Lin play. No way, Jose. I was thinking more along the lines of a Sanji popping us for free. We've got our 3rd copy of Homeboy in our hands. We donut need it. We're gonna go. We're gonna do our thing, and now they've only got 3 cards in hand. In my humble opinion, it's time to bust that ass. Yes, let's get rid of the Bruffy. They let it go immediately. Okay, let's see what they got. They're taking that. Okay, let's continue to see what they got. We give them another swing. Okay, now we get a 1K. We do not. Yeah, I was going to say, we don't need to do that yet. We're going to go ahead and do that just in case they want to drop another Big Mom. They won't be able to put up our finisher Luffy. If we drop another finisher Luffy, the game is more than over. I'll tell you that right now. Now, we do have a Gum Gum Giant. We do got a Gatling. We're going to let that go. I would like to keep everything alive, but we're going to let that go. They don't have any blockers. I think the game is over. Cocinado. I think they're cooked. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is done. This is done. This has run its course. There's no way on any earth. Yeah, no. That ain't going to work. Yeah, going for game. Taking me down to 0 is for no reason. They should have definitely leaned on our secret Luffy, which of course we could have still protected. And right here, I mean, here we go. You guys know what time it is. Again, demonic aura. You know what I mean? Hands are tied. Trying to save your job. I mean, here we go. So 7 to 5. Boom. 9 to 5. Dolly Parton. There we go. Nothing. That was just pretty straightforward. They got their Bruffy. They got their stuff established. They just weren't able to do it. Quite an interesting list here. They wanted to use the Big Mom stuff. But again, demonic aura. Back to back. Finisher. It is the finisher. All right, gang. Time for another get ready for that tech. Now, they chose to go first. I see this hand. I'm keeping this hand. We got our search. Give me that Taro. We've got another going Mary. Give me another card. And we've got our pudding. We are happy campers. We could take a hit. Now we can Zoro, and then we've got 2 Zoros. So yeah, let's Zoro. Let's get us a giant. We've already got our, set them up like that. And it sucks because we know that's our one and only demonic aura, and we know that we only have 2 more giants in our deck. So, play mindful, right? Now, we've got Zoro's going to definitely... Oh, okay. I thought they would definitely be able to drop Tashigi and clap up Zoro and have a 7K body ready to go. It looks like we might get a Kuina if they're playing it like I would play it. Kuina is just so great early game. It's one of the reasons why I do want to be running 4. I know some people run 2. I've taken it down to 3 recently. But I mean, there's no greater satisfaction than just bulldozing. Wow. Okay. They got nothing for us. All right. That's fine with me. I'm going to drop 9 Dawn worth of cards. Give me another Sanji Pudding, please. The next play is going to be Luffy Taro into my second Sanji Pudding. Are you kidding me? I feel like I'm making an N1 mixtape out here. This is crazy. 6 to 5. We're able to apply that pressure. Oh, yeah. Look at this big city development. Turn 3, and I'm busting out a 9 Dawn play. Yowzers. Okay. So 6 to 5, what you got? They take 6 to 5 is their hand jive. We will see. Now, no doubt, you gotta have a Tashigi by now. You got 7. What is it? Yeah, you got 7 cards in hand. Okay, turning the Tashigi side, or turning the Sanji pudding sideways. And what I'm hoping for right now, because I got 1, 2, 3 K counter. I am hoping that they swing just 9. Give me 9. Keep 1 up for your demonic or whatever. They go 10 and I'm like, fuck, they got my ass. Okay, well, I can't do that. Oh! They went for the automatic get him out of here. Yeah, I don't know about that, Jack. I think they were extremely worried about me having pudding, being able to counter out with pudding because of the amount of cards in our hand. And you can't blame them. I mean, look at how many cards in hand. You really can't blame them for thinking I could have 2 2Ks because that's all it would have taken. So, unfortunately for them, that's going to be that as far as, you know, there goes that. That's the way that cookie's going to crumble. Now, we are down to 6 Dawn. And if I play out a Frankie, I can even go up another Dawn. But we're going to just swing 6. We're going to swing 7. We get rid of their blocker. I think we should get rid of one of these Going Marys and or establish a Tony Chopper. We're just going to leave 3 Dawn active, I guess. 3 Dawn active for what? Oh, because we're worried about their demonic aura. We're worried about their horny ass Jones. I see. We're playing green. Hey, you got to respect it. You got to respect it. All right, so let's see what they got. They're definitely big city thinking, because if they can't handle this board, they're done. That's it. Like, we're gonna swing with everything. I also, again, as you can see, have Luffy. I have 2 Sanji puddings. I mean, this is a very consistent game plan for as many moving pieces as it requires, if I do dare so say myself. They put out, they got Dracula Mohawk and 8K into where? K. If they swing it, they really do not like Zoro over here. They're threatened by the Manmaries. Said Tashigi's the only one with Manmaries around here. Get Zoro out of here. 2K there. We're ready for that. Yeah, just give him 2K. Give him that Frankie. We're definitely not going to use that Frankie. Okay, another swing. And do we take our last life? We don't have to. I would suggest we counter out or we take it. Well, the other one I was going to suggest is to just give them all the counter. Don't use the events. Now, they got 1 Dawn active. They got 1 Mohawk. Okay. I have the choice to, right now I'm thinking about it, and I actually play that. Okay. Okay. And am I back at 8? Am I at 8 Dawn? Yes. You play that card for free, thinking that you need to have finisher Luffy out first. Yes, no, maybe so. That's a great world, because then I would have had access to 8 Dawn plus Luffy. But right now, as it sits, I'm draining that hand. Oh, we're doing so much draining. 8 to 5. Okay. Now it's kind of like, what do I do? Do I actually play out Luffy? Swing 2 more times? I'm counting that Dawn out. That's 2. That's 2. That's 2. You would have to have 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 multiple times. They actually concede. They didn't want us to do the math and figure it out. But so where I was at was I could swing. I got 8 plus 6. I could swing 14, right? And they would have to have 2, 4, 6, which make them 11, 13, and then 15. So this would all have to be 2Ks, and that would get them out of a 14K swing. If I were to bring out Luffy and swing 7 twice and then 6 once, 6 would have been, this would be a 2K. 7 would take 2 cards. 7 would take 2 cards, and etc. Right? So I decided, well, I didn't get to decide anything, but I think I think the play would have actually been to go for, considering they don't have any Dawn up, I think the play would have been to go for a 14k swing. 14k should do it. Yeah, because then you're asking for so many cards out of hand, and they typically just ain't got it like that. But anyways, again, Demonic Aura for the win. 2 Sanji Puddings. We had the Luffy. If it was different circumstances and they had less cards in hand, it would have been more of a no-brainer. Okay, so this is my opening hand. No search, no pudding. Not feeling it. We chose to go first. We're trying to put on that pressure, and this is looking a lot better. Now, we don't have a search. We don't have, there we go. We got Going Merry now. That's going to basically be our play. Swing 7 into 5. It's still going to cost them 2 cards either way. They don't want to do it. They take it. Now they're swinging into us, and they had 7 cards, so they're able to draw one. Now we're at 5 Dawn. For 5 Dawn, we can play out Sanji Pudding, but we may not want to use their ability, right? Which is kind of like, So I decided to not. I almost activated it, and I said, no, what are you doing? You got a Luffy Taro and a Zoro Joro next turn. The only other thing we could have done would have been, oh, that hurts. That hurts. Now, that is why I should have done Zoro Joro. Because if they would have popped Zoro Joro with the Gum Gum Red Hawk, that's fine. But the fact that they popped this one because it was 5 or less, because I did not have the Going Merry active, that's tough. Now, luckily, like the Phoenix, we rise from the ashes and we draw one from their aggression. And now we can go ahead and do our Going Merry. Please, God, do the Going Merry. Thank you. Okay. Fumbled. We picked up the fumble. We scooped the fumble back up. Ref came out of here. Hey, yo, get fingers out of butts. What's going on? Who's at the bottom of that dog pile? And who's got the ball? We had the ball. We fumbled the bag, but we picked it right back up. Okay. Now we're going to Demonic Aura, and I know what you're thinking. What the what? We're demonicing Auring because we need to get rid of this card. Okay. And why I did not just load the hell up is beyond me. I am PO'd. I am PO'd. There was nothing else I needed to do other than get rid of that. So now I'm swinging 9. I actually lost to Dawn. That could have went to face. Okay. Now they play out Kid, and Kid is getting rid of a life. I'm down to 1 life to their 3, and we find ourselves in the same position again. All right. So we're going to go ahead and that into that and grab me a 2K. Yeah, grab me a 2K. We're going to move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. If you just use all of your Dawn, I doubt you have enough to save Kid now. And that's going to take a 2K. It's going to take 2 2Ks. 2 2Ks. Oh, my gosh. They don't have it. Was that a mistake? Huh. All right, so we're swinging 7 into 7, and we're passing it back. We've got him down to very low resources, but there we go. Things keep getting going. I would go ahead and Gum Gum Giant. Yeah. Draw me some cards, and they're done. They're done playing. They said no mas. Final warning. Hands are tied. Hellhounds get their soul. They weren't gonna do much. They could this or that, but I mean they had 1K. I think this is just I know that's an event, and that's a nothing. That would just bounce here. But the next turn, we were gonna do our thing. We're gonna draw cards. We got demonic auras, etc. But you got to recognize your threats in this list. And let me tell you something. There are a few cards more menacing that are going to come from Nami than this one right here. So the only thing I would have done differently is absolutely, instead of going to 5 here, at least go to 6. At least go to 6. That way they've got to have. I could have literally mapped them out. Am I losing my mind? 2, 4, 6, and I gave them 5. What did they do? Oh, they had already. I was gonna say they already counted. Okay. But anyways, yeah, I should have definitely just either put it all on them or all but one and done an even number. That way they would have had to have 3 2Ks plus something, and that would have been tough. Obviously, they didn't even have any more left. So just recognize, what you need to really finish. Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. So we got ourselves against a Rayleigh. Okay. Now, let's see. So we're gonna search, and Rayleigh's, they're the new Zoro. I think I was saying that last time. They're the new Zoro. They want to go wide. They want to be able to attack us with everything they got. They want to power things up. They've got a lot of events to preserve their board. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep our agenda. We know our agenda is we can control the board and then we can punch through and finish. We're getting a look at what the events they have right there, and we take the first hit. All right, and we got to take the second hit. We don't have to, but we're not feeling giving up a 2K for an even swing. A little greedy on my part. Pardon that. So anyhow, now we're going to go 3 there. See what they want to do. We get something out of them. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and swing there and get rid of that now. All right, it's gone. Other things I could have done were, I kind of wish I would have just played out that Frankie. Having an extra Frankie out would have really helped. Just kind of like, Frankie's 4, they're 4, they're 3. You know what I mean? But anyhow, let's see what they got for us. So they got a 6K body, or 6K leader at this point. What they're going to swing with. Putting Boa Hancock at 1. Okay, we give them 1K right there. We're feeling pretty good right now as far as counter goes. We've got a lot of options in our hand. So, 8. Yowza. Okay, we didn't want to have to do all that. That was tough. Yeah, that Boa Hancock. The hand was cocked. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and search that out. Good, play that. Move it up, down, left, right. Switching it up like Nintendo. Ooh. We don't know about playing that Frankie. I'll tell you that, right? Meow. We've got a handful of brick. We're going to go ahead and bluff. I think it's a blunder. I think we're messing up right here, gang. So they did spend resources to get rid of that. However, we can be touched multiple times and we have 0 counter. Yeah, luckily they're really trying to do that, and we get that. Great. Getting out of that round or turn with only taking 2 hits was amazing. We're gonna go ahead and play that. We're gonna minus a Dawn. We gotta grab a counter. Please tell me we grab a counter. Yeah, we grab a 2K. Count them, 2K. Okay. So now Frankie can swing there, give them a card. We ramp 1 back up. They get rid of that. That's good. We can, do that. It's not going to really protect against red since they pop based on power. But, yeah. All right. And, okay, we got a Frankie coming. And, okay, King Kong Gatling. Powering up the Nami. Got the Shakuyaku. That's a fun name to say. All right, so they got everything going. They got a 6. I'm imagining we're gonna get another 6. I don't have any events, and it's good because if Frankie catches you using an event, you're getting taxed. All right, so we go ahead and take here. This is a simple 1K counter, and we're on the clock. We're more than on the clock. I'll tell you that right now. Look at this. They don't even swing with anything else. Okay. We can do another Luffy Taro into pudding. Are we at 7 Dawn total? I think we're at 8 Dawn. So we're going to swing there. Just get rid of something. Just get rid of something. Okay, they let it go. I was about to say, you're not going to keep that, are you? We can do 5, 6, 8. And I'm trying to actually figure, is it time to go for game also? Would that be the thing? Would going for the game also be the move? So we grab a Gum Gum Giant. Huge, clutch ass play. So now we can do Frankie. And now we're basically just buttering him up. Will we survive? That's the question. Will we survive is the big question. So we're buttering them up. I think if we have, oh, that's the doozy right there. Everybody goes down -1. That's insane. But yeah, we're kind of buttering them up for the next play. But it looks like we might be running out of time. I don't know. We'll see. We've got the secret Luffys. Okay, we've got secret Luffys. We've got what it takes. 7-5. If they do another round of frivolous developing, we got this. We got this, because there's no way in your choice of cuss words that they survive all of my board plus secret Luffy. That's just not going to happen for them. So what do they got? They're going to 10. Are they going to swing 15? What are they going to do? Okay. They're doing a little observation hockey. Let's hope they can't see my hand. Another observation hockey. Okay. And they're drawing cards right now. Revealing Sanji, revealing armament hockey. They get rid of Sanji pudding, and I'm like, "Oh crap. They're spending time on the board again. This is going to work out. We're going to be all right. We're going to make it." I think if you're doing all this, you're doing that. I think we make it. I think we survive. I think. Let's see. This is going to be crazy. They cannot take our clap back. No way. No way. Okay. What? 12-6. We do that. My man goes to 14, I believe, because I had to use it. Had to use it. And then... No! I had it. Guys, I had that game. I blew it. I blew it. I blew it. I thought I lost the game. So I was like, whatever. What I should have done, I did the Gum Gum Giant. I drew this. This was the game-winning card right here. Because then I give him this, and I give him this. And that's 13. And then 15. And then you swing 7, and I got 8. I would have won. The deck didn't fail me. I failed the deck. That was crazy. I threw. I mentally was like, I lost because of Frankie. I would have won that so easy. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Okay, as long as we all learned. Hey, look, you know, 1, pay attention for Frankie. 2, we had it. We lost it. Whatever. Keep it moving. All right, gang. So now we got ourselves against a black-purple Luffy. Now, I mulliganed this hand away, and boy, do I regret that already. This is where Demonic Aura is definitely supposed to be able to shine, because we are going to be able to turn their blocker sideways. We're going to be able to turn their whatever sideways, and we keeps it moving. Now, they're able to see their ramp off the rip, and we're not able to see our pieces off the rip. That kind of sucks. But we can swing 7 and 7, which is what I opt to do, because now I'm asking for 2Ks. And Frankie is going to keep us on pace with their ramping somewhat, right? So that's good for us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 7 and 7. And they take both. Going down to 1 life is great for us if only we had some cards in our hand. So let's see what we can draw, because they're obviously setting things up for themselves. They're leaving 2 Dawn active. I should read this as a do not swing. Because that 2 Dawn active. Wait, what are they at? Yeah. See, now they're going to go ahead and use... Oh, they go to 0. I was worried they would go to Thunder Bagua and then be party time already. That's what you got to look out for. So they didn't have it, which is crazy. Okay, cool. So now they're swinging 6 to 5. Take the hit. Take the hit. We need cards. Yeah. Okay. They're not putting anything in our life. It's just life for them. It's their life. They can do what they want with it. We've got Sanji pudding. Okay, cool. Grab me the finisher, Luffy. And we're trying to set up for something. Now we got 9, to their 8. So going Mary isn't going to work. Going Mary isn't going to work. That's tough. That is tough. We're going to swing 8 into 6. But they have to have a big mom to capitalize on this. They have to have a big mom to capitalize on it. So let's see what happens. And they got a big mom to capitalize on it. And of course they do. Okay, cool. So we're going to go ahead and chop her out of that. And we're going to take. And I think we can go ahead and do a giant at this point. Just because we want to see more cards. We want to see something. We're not going to use the Gatling. Okay, cool. They mimic the Usopp instead of the Zoro. I'll take it. I'll take it every day of the week, and I'll get rid of Usopp. Thank you for playing. So right here, we have an opportunity to search out a demonic aura. Man. Or a Sanji pudding. We search out the demonic aura. And we're going to do our Thug Dizzle backside into Fakey. We're not? You sure about that? You sure about that? Okay. All right. Now we're going to be going fairly low in Dawn right now. Fairly low. Because if we decide to do that with him, we swing 7. We decide to restand. And right now, the thought that I'm thinking is, do I need to continue to swing or should I keep him right side up? Because I'm not confident in defending him. And I know that that's going to be their prized possession is getting rid of him. So I decide to hold off for another day. And, I mean, they've got the board. They've got the board. They've got it stacked. They've got it stacked in their favor right now. So what can we do? What can be done? We're trying to figure it out. We're trying to see something. Okay, so we've got all the cards in hand. Revealing Uso Hachimi so horny. Bottom decking the Red Rock. 6 to 6. Giving them a 2K. Hoping they swing there again. They do. Let them have it. Or no, we can actually Thunder Bagua and ramp. Just to keep them entertained for one more. Yeah. And then they swing. Okay, you got it. And after that, I guess we're going to take. Yeah. We get that. We get something cool. Right now, I'm kind of like, yo, is this just a terribly losing matchup? It's not. It's not. What we've experienced is a very slow start, and they had an adequate start. They could have high rolled just a teensy wince more, because you can, if you're at party time on your turn 4 or you get the 8 Dawn turn 3, that's when you are prime blue purple Luffy. And they didn't quite do that, but here we are. Same scenario, and that's it. I mean, yeah, I do remember this one. Yeah, nothing we can do here, gang. So we find ourselves in a position where we're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and do the thing. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab a Gum Giant. We play out the Sanji pudding. Bing bang boom. And we do that. And I'm gonna go ahead and because I think the writing is on the wall here. So we go ahead and we do that. We swing 8. They got that. And I mean, look at this board. They gravity blade our Sanji pudding and our Uso Hachi. Swing 9 we take, and we survive somehow. And then we just decide, let's try and demonic aura. Let's do that. And unfortunately, with all the cards in the world, they have it. However, they do immediately opt for a rematch. So let's see how we do on that one. All right, gang. So 2 losses back to back, and we're not happy about this. At least this guy wants to rematch us. So let's do it. All right. So I immediately regret that decision. I was going first. I have a Sanji pudding. I got Zoro. I got the demonic aura. And I said, yo, let me just play the game. Let me start all over. And I actually choose Monka de Luffy over 3 Gum Gum Giants. Let me explain. One, Gum Gum Giant isn't that good, right? That's a lie. I really wanted to get a finisher out there. And what do? Draw into another Luffy. Like, that was just nuts. Normally, if you see 3 of any card, you better search it. You better grab it, because that's going to be it. I got 1 Gum Gum Giant to hold me for the rest of the game. Anyhow, we are definitely developing at a greater pace this time, though. That is just amazing right now, the way we're doing it. So 6-6, they're down 2 life, and now our board is looking like it should. They're already at party time, it looks like. They play us. They played an empty Sanji. I'm sorry, what? What happened here? Okay, attack fails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They got 8. Revealed Sanji. Placing cards on the bottom of the deck. Oh, what? How unfortunate. Looks like you're having the game I had last time, Buster. Well, guess what? This train keeps on coming. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're going to search out. I mean, shit, I guess we just search out another Zoro. Yeah, search out another Zoro, set up the next Luffy Taro play kind of deal. Type shift. And let's do Going Merry into Sanji Pudding. There we go. We can swing 6. Okay. We swing 7. I wonder why we're not swinging 8. We swing 8. And then we're going to... that's why. Because we're going to play out another Zoro. Another one. And I would love to grab Demonic Aura, but it's not a purple card. So we grab a 2K. And we're pretty much going to be protected. We got 2, 4, 6, 7K encounter. They Raging Tiger everything they can, so they get rid of 2 Zoros. 6 there. Now, I would like to take this hit and have that much to protect our Sanji Pudding. Instead, I elect to do that, and I wind up giving up all my 2Ks anyways. Yowza. Now, if I could draw into a Demonic Aura, great. If I can Big Luffy, great. We're kind of covered either way. So we're gonna swing 8 into 6. No Demonic Aura. And, okay, they're going to use that right there. 8 into 6. Okay, we get a 2 and a 1. Give me 8 into 6. Okay, we're going to do our ability. Bing, bang, boom. And I'm really debating, do I swing 7 or 8 and then blah, blah, blah. Nah, you know what? Let's just swing 6 and then we'll swing 9 twice. We'll really make them have to have it. And getting that 2K out of their hand feels great. We do that, we do it again, and that is the ball game, twin. Bars. Now, unfortunately, they immediately disconnect. I don't know. I was really looking forward to a best of with that one. But that's how the match you would like it to go, right? So it's unfortunate that their match didn't go the way they wanted it, as ours went the way we wanted it at the same time. But we definitely did have them on the back foot, and this is how it can look. Let's take it over just a list. All right, gang. Well, there you have it. I think Demonic Aura is showing up in a big way very regularly. Very regular. I mean, a lot of fiber. It's got a lot of fiber. Oh, so much fiber. And it's working well with everything. So I'm like, well, if you have this, and then you have this, and you have this. And it happens over and over and over because this deck searches out. Now, one thing I've noticed is I put in Thunder Bagua. And Thunder Bagua was going back to that old line of thinking that, you know, I think it's my list number 4. It goes back to that old line of thinking where we're just going to take all the hits and then we're going to continue to ramp and stay healthy because we're going to always have 2 Dawn active and they just can't ever do nothing to us, right? And that's great. That's great. How this one looked before I threw the Thunder Bagua in was like this, though. It looked like... when you're at sea, you fight pirates, okay? Now, this is dope as well. We always have Dawn floating around. Obviously, we didn't have this, and we had one more of this, and then we had Demonic Wait, am I looking at 5? No, I'm supposed to look at 5. Yeah, there we go. We just had, we got rid of this, and then it was when you're looking at pirates, right? Or was it when you're looking at pirates? When you're at sea, you fight pirates. So this was the list before. I opted to do a little less searchy search and see some more counter or events, I should say, that also ramp you off of life and stuff like that. So, you know, you can kind of pick and choose. I just felt like I had adequate amount of searching between this, and then sometimes this. But, you know, when we're really trying to set some stuff up, I think that last play against, I think the first game against that blue-purple Luffy, we could have really used this to really set up our hand. Also, it searches everything, including this. Also, the Swaley, I don't think that the Thunder Bagua came up and helped us at all either. So that's just some food for thought. But so maybe this is the wave. Maybe this is how we want to play it. Just relentless efficiency. And you know, you can always throw 1 or 2. We could always take this down 2 and put 2 Thunder Bagua if you're feeling saucy or what have you. But that is how I'm feeling about the list right now. I just think this is a tech that you guys going into LCQ have got to be ready to deal with. Yeah. So do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Very interested to hear hear back from you guys on this one, because this is a very interesting list. I've been asked, you know, how do you beat it? Kind of like the Rayleighs, what you saw, blue purple Luffy. I mean, this is going to be a tough deck. I mean, red green booby smoker is how you beat this. Green Bonnie is how you beat this. It's not necessarily, I feel like this list doesn't have as much of a weakness to playing style as it does just leaders in and of themselves. It just has bad matchups. It doesn't have necessarily you do this and you do this and you win. This is how you beat the deck. It's almost, no, you play Bonnie, that's how you beat the deck. You play green is how you beat the deck. You see what I'm saying? You get rid of these with red purple Luffy is Mulgun is how you beat the deck. That's kind of how you beat the deck, you know what I mean? But outside of that, it's gonna be a tough time for you. But anyhow, that's gonna do it for this one. It's Murado Music with 3-piece TCG, big Pirates TCG. I will be cooking up some more. I'm gonna be putting together my Roger build. I already went live with Roger, so if you haven't seen that, go check that out. And we had some good matches. Not just Roger was highlighted, but also AJ Sabo was incredible. So do check that out as well. That's on the live. And outside of that, I will see you guys in the next one. Respect yourself, respect others, love yourself. Peace.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.